Today, we are making pan-fried dumplings.
What we're going for is that perfect texture. A bottom that's wonderfully crispy and golden with a top that's soft and steamed. It's a fantastic contrast.
Okay, so before we start cooking, let's get everything ready. It's always a good idea to gather your ingredients and tools first. It just makes the whole process go much more smoothly.
First, of course, you'll need your dumplings. Now, this method works just as well for fresh or frozen, so you can use whichever you have on hand.
Next up is 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. A neutral oil is best, something like vegetable or canola, because it won't interfere with the flavor of the dumplings. This is what's going to give us that crispy bottom.
We'll also need exactly 1/4 cup of water. It might not seem like a lot, but this is the perfect amount to steam the dumplings all the way through without making them soggy.
And last, you'll need a skillet that has a lid that fits it well. The lid is really important for the steaming step, so you want to make sure you have one that's ready to go.
All right, let's get started. The first step is to add the oil to the skillet while it's still cold. This just gives you more control and stops the oil from smoking or getting too hot right away. Now go ahead and carefully place the dumplings in the oil. You want to set them in there flat side down, making sure that bottom surface is touching the pan. That's how we'll get a nice, even browning.
With the dumplings in the pan, you can now set the heat to medium. We're looking for a steady, consistent heat, hot enough to get a good sizzle, but not so hot that they burn before they cook.
Let these cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. And this is a good time to listen. You should hear a steady, quiet sizzle. If it's really loud and splattering, the heat's a bit too high. After those few minutes, just carefully lift one up to take a peek at the bottom. What you're looking for is a beautiful, even, golden brown color. That tells you this step is done.
Okay, a quick heads up on a very common mistake. Right before we add water, know that adding too much will actually boil the dumplings and ruin that crispy bottom we just worked so hard to create. So precision is really important here.
So with that in mind, pour exactly that 1/4 cup of water into the hot skillet. Now be prepared, it's going to sizzle and steam up immediately.
And as soon as that water hits the pan, you want to immediately cover the skillet with the lid. We need to trap all of that steam inside so it can cook the rest of the dumpling. Now you just have to let it do its thing. Let it steam for about 4 to 5 minutes. I know it's tempting to look, but try not to lift the lid. All that trapped steam is what's cooking the filling.
All right, once 4 or 5 minutes have passed, it's time to check. Carefully lift the lid and be sure to tilt it away from you so the steam escapes in the other direction. The first thing to check is if all the water has evaporated. And listen again. You'll notice the pan has gone quiet. That loud sizzling from the water has stopped. That silence is your sign that they're ready. This is correct.
Now let's just check our work. The bottom should still be perfectly crispy and golden. The steaming process didn't make it soggy at all. And if you look at the top of the dumpling, you'll see the wrapper is soft and plump, maybe a little translucent. That's exactly what we want from the steam.
And the final check. The center is now cooked all the way through, perfectly soft and set. This is correct. And that's it. Your pan-fried dumplings are now ready.